Hello everyone, my name is Rachel Mabe, and for my dramatic reading, I am going to be reading Oh Say Can You Say What's the Weather Today? My third grade thematic unit is on North American geography, and we're also covering weather, climates, and physical features of the land. So I chose this Dr. Seuss-like book to have a little fun with the unit and think about the weather. This book is not by Dr. Seuss, it's by Tish, Rabe, and it's illustrated by Aristides Ruiz. So we can start our dramatic reading now. All right, everyone, today we're going to be reading Oh Say, Can You Say What's the Weather Today? By Tish, Rabe. And look there's the cat in the hat. All right. So here's our title page. I'm the cat in the hat, and it's raining, I know, but let's not stay inside. We've got places to go. Where the sun is shining, where warm winds are blowing, where lightning is flashing and snowflakes are snowing. The weather is changing. Come on, let's get going. First stop to the top of Mount Karakaku, where they study the weather, and that's all that they do. Watching the weather helps everyone know what to wear, where to live, and what food that they can grow. Pilots check weather when they fly a plane. Are they flying in sunshine or clouds filled with rain? Corn grows where it's hot, and rice grows where it's wet. Farmers grow what grows best in the weather that they get. Meteorologists forecast the weather and say what kind of weather is heading our way. They send weather balloons floating high in the air to measure how hot or cold it is up there. Air temperature affects weather a lot. Thermometers show if it's cold or if it's hot. Wind changes weather, and we can see why. It blows clouds along and clears rain from the sky. An anemometer measures how fast the wind goes. A wind vane will show you which way the wind blows. On this map of weather, you'll see it is showing it's sunny in Gret, but in Grugel it's snowing. A strong wind is blowing the snow right towards Gret. Tomorrow the weather in Gret will be wet. Symbols on weather maps show right away what kind of weather we're having today. This symbol means drizzle, and this one means rain. This means it's snowing, and this means a hurricane. Weather forecasts are important to us. Will we need a jacket or to wait for the bus? When clouds form a ring and it circles around the moon, sailors know a ring means there's a storm coming soon. A pine cone can forecast the weather, and here's why. It's closed when it's wet and opened up when it's dry. Here is the fact that we cannot explain. Frogs croak a lot more when it's going to rain. There are all kinds of clouds that you can see in the sky. Cirrus are light and wispy clouds floating by. These are cumulonimbus. And these are cumulus. Cumulonimbus clouds means there's a storm on the way. You see cumulus clouds on a warm and sunny day. When a cloud touches down on the ground, it's called fog, but when it mixes with smoke, then the fog becomes smog. A fun way to learn a cloud shape is to draw it. We said that is serious the minute we saw it. If you look inside any cloud, you would see water droplets that bounce all around, all happy. If the droplets get close, then they will soon join together, get heavy and fall, and then we're in for wet weather. They fall to the ground, then the sun's energy turns them to water vapor, which we cannot see. Water vapor floats up and forms a new cloud, and then the rain falls from that cloud to the ground once again. Water droplets are tiny. This fact made us stop. It takes 1,000,000 droplets to make one raindrop. Guess what they call this? Give it a try, soul. The path of rain is called the water cycle. Here are some words that we learned on vacation. Rain, snow, sleet, and hail are all called precipitation. Water changing to vapor is called evaporation, and vapor changing to water is called condensation. Who invented umbrellas? Well, we don't know who, but umbrellas were first made in China, and that is true. It's out of colorful paper and wood called bamboo. Thousands of years ago, they were first made so out in the sun, folks could walk in the shade. When it rained, they put wax on the paper, and here's why. Rain rolled off the wax, which helps keep folks nice and dry. When air is warmer than freezing, I'd like to explain, water falls from the clouds and it falls down as rain. When air is freezing cold, it's important to know water falls from the clouds, but it falls down as snow. If you magnify snowflakes the way that we are, you will see that each one is a 6-point star. They are made up of crystals, and each one you find is like no other snowflake. It is one of a kind. The desert is dry, but the reason is clear. Its rainfall is less than 10 inches a year. Here is a word, and we both like to rhyme it. The weather a place has is the most is its climate. How do you keep cool when you live in land that's hot and dry and dusty and covered in sand? Loose-fitting clothes let breezes blow through and light colors bounce the sun rays off of you. Where on earth is the coldest? Meteorologists say Antarctica is freezing cold every day. Land covered in ice and deep drifting snow, the air is so cold that plants can't even grow. How thick is the ice here? This made us think quick. We're standing on the ice 7,000 feet thick. We use a thermometer, and now we know that in the air it is colder than the deep in the snow. In a tropical jungle, it's hot and it's wet. If you go there to visit, you'll soon start to sweat. The weather is humid, which makes you feel icky, and the air is full of water. That's why you feel sticky. Air conditioners help you to feel better, and here's why. Cold air holds less water, so you feel cool and dry. In a thunderstorm, first you will see lightning flash. Then you'll hear thunder go rumble and crash. To find out how far thunderstorms are from you, try this easy trick, and it's a fun thing to do. Start counting when you see the lightning bolts flash, and stop counting when you hear the next thunder crash. Take that number and divide it by 5, and when you do, that's the number of miles that the storm is from you. Lightning's electric. One flash is so strong, it could light every light in your house all year long. Wow. Thunder won't hurt you, but lightning could. So here are a few things we would like you to know. Stay inside your car if there's lightning around. It flows over your car and down into the ground. Lightning strikes what is tallest, so take it from me. In a thunderstorm, never stand under a tree. If you're out in a field and have no place to go, get as small as you can and then crunch way down low. If strong winds are blowing with hard driving rain, you might be in the middle of a hurricane. Winds blow in a circle both day and night, knocking lots of things down that get in their way. Here's a hurricane fact that's a favorite of mine. There can be lots of hurricanes at the same time. So each one gets a name. Andrew, Agnes, or Dora. Lenny, Diana, Mitch, Bertha, or Flora. They each get a name so that there's never a doubt which hurricane people are talking about. Hurricanes blow things down, but I learned from thing two, tornadoes blow harder than hurricanes do. A tornado picks up everything it goes by, like a huge vacuum cleaner way up in the sky. It spins like a top twirling around and around, pulling trees and cars and houses right off the ground. Once in a tornado, a chicken was tossed. She landed safely, but her feathers were lost. It's important to study the weather, it's true, but we cannot control it, whatever we do. The sun may be shining and the sky a bright blue, then suddenly the rain will start falling on you. Or the sky may be filled with dark storm clouds, and then the sun will break through and shine down once again. You see, weather keeps changing, but one thing we know, it makes life exciting wherever you go. And that is our book. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, can you say what the weather's today? Have a good day.